Eboli right now, which is near the west coast of Italy. What is it? The Tyrrhenian Sea, near Napoli. It's a lot warmer here already than on the hills in Potenza. Maybe just about a day. Let's check it out. Alright, I'm now in Eboli, and I really like this part. This for me is Italy. A bit more Mediterranean. Honestly, Potenza is not really my gig. It's too hilly, too rural. I prefer this Mediterranean landscape a lot more. With the little churches, the chapels, little towns. So I still have some 4 nights left to decide what I'm gonna do. And I'll see, but I guess I'll be moving to some kind of coast. I did like Taranto a lot as well. But Potenza is too far away and too inaccessible for me, honestly. So, somewhere behind there's a straight match and they go full speed. And they both have to brake. And both start swearing at me, like not one, but nearly everyone I pass. And they're like, go fuck yourself, this and that. And that's Italians. They don't know responsibility, not for their country, because it's messed up, nobody cares. Just look at that amount of trash. Look at the state of the monuments, everything's falling apart. They don't care, they don't have the mentality. The culture's gone, no responsibility whatsoever. And at the same time, they don't have etiquette, let's say. There's no culture in the sense that social norms don't apply. If you get in a car, it's over, you turn to an animal. And if someone walks by the side of the road, you gotta mind your speed, and you gotta anticipate that someone might be there where you want to drive, even if the person's not really an obstacle. The thing is that they need someone to unwind on, and that becomes you as a visitor to their country. They'll swear at you, they want to kill you with their eyes, basically. And I told some of them, like, what's the problem? Like, they kind of stop and start swearing at me. I said, what's the problem? I mean, come on, if you want something, just get out. Let's do it. Like, I'm not terrified of you, come on. And no, then suddenly they drive home to their mom. Guess that's too much. And the thing is that they're dumb enough to drive 100 on like a small road in the first place, basically ready to kill themselves. And then instead of realizing that they make a huge mistake if they almost make a collision, and it's not one person, it's basically all of them, instead of realizing that, they get pissed off at the other person who is not at fault. And it's obviously their intention to kind of make them slow down in a village where you can only drive 50 at the speed limit. And that's the whole thing. It's a 2-digit IQ, nothing more than that. And I see it more I travel through Italy, and the more I get disturbed by these little things. It's like people being shocked when you get to a pedestrian crossing. Like, obviously I don't just walk across, but I'm just standing there. I make an intention to cross. There's no anticipation whatsoever that you might want to cross there. You might as well be waiting 10 minutes. I know that's kind of a cultural difference, like you cannot be that assertive, the north and south kind of collide. But in general, people are just not very smart, I have to say. Please give me your average Bulgarian who minds pedestrians at the road. Like, they can drive fast, and there's a lot of assholes on the road, but people are not like here, not the reckless and completely aggressive mentality. Like, it's a race. Yeah, Bulgarians drive fast, they have a lot of temperament, let's say, but here it becomes enraged, like literal rage, and that's within the town. And people just can't drive, they don't have the techniques, they don't have the anticipation. Like, this morning I was at the terrace, and there was a woman who kinda had problems parking, which is okay, like I'm not the best at it either. But she hit the terrace. There was a wooden terrace on the street. She hit it and it went like which is actually kind of dangerous because there were people sitting there and she couldn't control the car at all. And then she hit back up and she hit a car behind her. Then she went back forward again, got out of the car, looked. She got out of the parking spot by car, then did the exact same thing over again. She peeked out, then turned back in at the same spot. So she obviously couldn't drive. Then what she did is she didn't tell or look at the other car or the terrace that she perhaps damaged. She just walked straight down by the cafe and said good morning to the people. Like apparently just not saying that she just hit their terrace. It wasn't too soft, I would say. She just walked on. And that's the whole mentality thing. Like, doesn't deserve to be in Europe. Doesn't deserve our money. Country's falling apart. Mentality's falling apart. There's no culture. What is left is culture of the past that people are still clinging onto. But apart from that, it is moral decay. There's nothing to it anymore. Beautiful country, but I would say get your act together, because it's not right the way the people act. Yeah, they're friendly, I know, if you meet them in the streets. They're kind of nice, they can cook, but that's about it. Just, I don't know, feels like a third world place, sorry. Enjoying my trip nonetheless. I always come back to Italy, but perhaps I'll start focusing on other countries more, because I don't know, not my people, just not my people. Okay, take care. Yeah, this is kind of a cool town, Eboli. A lot of little churches, nice landscape. I like it here. So this is obviously a real historical town, and I like that it's a bit run down and gritty. But at the same time, as you can see, it's taking its toll. Obviously it takes a lot of money to restore this type of places, and it just doesn't seem to be here. So very old buildings that are kind of crumbling apart slowly. This is a very big shame, because it's just unique architecture, these little towns. Just look at it, amazing. Last night in Potenza, cheers. From restaurant Asuk.